Another attack in New York City is leading to backlash against the state's parole system. The mayor and some nonprofit leaders say the system is broken.
One of the most recent arrests, a parolee accused of slashing a family and their one-year-old in Battery Park. CBS News' John Diaz is there live this morning with more. John?
Yeah, good morning to both of you, and officials telling us that there is a pattern between these recent random assaults as well as these hate crimes. Many of the suspects are either homeless, mentally ill, or recently incarcerated.
It's disturbing video to watch, and this morning, police say the man seen in it, 30-year-old Darryl Jones, is behind bars, arrested and facing numerous charges, including assault, after authorities say he randomly attacked a Hasidic couple walking near Battery Park with their one-year-old Wednesday evening, slashing all three. Police say he's homeless, has 12 priors, and was just released on parole in February after serving time for attempted murder. One day earlier, police arrested Brandon Elliott for stomping on an Asian American woman in Hell's Kitchen. He was living in a nearby homeless shelter after being released from prison on lifetime parole in 2019 for murdering his own mother.
The parole system in New York State does not work, takes people coming out of prison, dumps them in New York City with no plan, no housing, no job, no mental health support.
In a statement, the State Department of Corrections told us in part, the mayor is clearly not informed. Each individual returning to their community has an individualized treatment plan, going on to say parolees are connected with employment, mental health, and substance abuse programs based on their needs. And if they can't find housing, they're referred to local social services. But experts say the revolving door between prison and the shelter system is getting worse.
The city and the state and the feds have been implementing policies that create pathways from prison into the shelter.
Stanley Richards is the vice president of a nonprofit working with the formerly incarcerated. He tells CBS 2's Bauman more than half the people released on parole in New York City end up in the shelter system.
They need to go into a shelter first to be classified as homeless in order to get any access to what might be available in the supportive housing.
Right now, there are about 1,500 state parolees living in New York City shelters. The city spends more than $250 million a year on its shelter providers.
It's going to save us a lot of money in the long run, that once we have people out of jails and prisons, that we keep them out.
And as for Jones, police telling us that they found K2 drugs on him after the incident. He was evaluated at the hospital. Meanwhile, that family that you saw being attacked there on that video, in that video, we are told that they are expected to be okay. Right now, police are not investigating this as a hate crime. We're live this morning from Lower Manhattan. John Diaz, CBS 2 News.
All right, John, thank you.